Hello everyone, my name is Barak. Welcome to a short video about up and running 3D scene segmentation repo. First of all, we'll start with installing Blender 4.2. As you can see here in the installation, let's go over it. At the moment it's beta. By the time you will download it, it will probably be a final LTS release. So let's download it. Okay, so the download is completed. Let's copy the Blender folder to the main drive. Feel free to place it wherever you want. Let's shorten the folder name to something more readable, Blender 4.2. Okay, so we basically completed the installation. Let's go over to download the repo. Let's clone the repo. By the way, I recommend to most of the time to use the Blender portable version. It's more easy to maintain, either in Linux or Windows or Mac. Okay, so we have the repo now, and let's try to open it with Visual Studio Code and see what we get. Okay, so here is the repo. We have the main files with all the function and everything. We have the test files where we actually where we test the code itself. We have the input where we place the Blender files, and the output where are the JSON and the segmented Blender file. Let's try and run the segmentation test inside the test folder. Let's open the terminal. And as you can see, I'm using the Blender executable from the Blender folder with the Python flag and the path to the segmentation test. Let's see if it works. Well, it's not surprised, it didn't work. So what we need to do, and also we can see the error. All we need to do is to create a startup.py file in the startup folder, script folder in Blender. So let's do it. Blender 4.2, scripts, startup. Let's create startup file. Oh. Let's paste the code, make sure the indentation is okay. Let's use the path to the repo. If you're in Windows, it's usually better to put R here. Let's save it. Now, let's try again to run the test file or the test code and try to segment a 3D scene in Blender. It will take a bit more time because it has to process relatively high amount of objects. But as you can see, we see the scene. Now we can render to check if the segmentation went well. And as you can see, it works well. Now we'll check the other example in the code. We can check the vertex group example, like a sub-segmentation example. Let's just change the name of the input file for segmentation. Let's save it. Close the previous process of Blender, and let's run it. That was quick because it's relatively more simple and there is only one object. And as you can see, if we click render, we will be able to see the sub-segmentation of the object, means the segmentation of different faces in the object itself. I hope it was helpful. I tried to keep it as simple as possible, so you were able to copy the functions, copy the repo, play with it, change the function. Feel free to contact me, feel free to add suggestions, place issues, and that's it. Thank you very much.